Hello and welcome to Appetite for Distraction. I'm Johnny and I'm joined by Mark.
Hello.
And we're going to cover some Android games today.
Android.
The first of which is called Cheese Tower, which is this game here.
Starring a really weird-looking mouse thing.
That is actually a baby.
It's a baby mouse.
Here, so I'll press that there. And basically, if you've ever played the game Glass Tower...
I can't say I have.
It's really good. It's really addictive. It's from the people who made Orbital, and it's a really great, well-designed game. And this has been lovingly ripped off, we'll say. And
it is a mobile game. That does tend to happen. So it's.
But basically, you play on the side of like the cats who don't want their cheese to be nicked by the mice. And you've got this kind of pretty avant-garde
I love the animation.
Intro, yeah.
It's brilliant.
See? Mice. We don't like mice. So, what you get is you're presented with a tower with cheese in it, and you have to get rid of the mouse blocks, which are kind of mice hiding there. So you kind of you poke them and they disappear. And you see, it's kind of a physics-based thing. They start tumbling, and we don't want these to fall off the plateau.
So they all have to land on the big brown.
That's right.
platform.
So we'll do that. Good, we're not losing that one. We'll do that. Wait for it all to stabilise, and then hurrah! We got a cheese bonus, because if you drop 3, then it's all over. And as you can see, they pretty quickly increase in complexity.
Can you tap more than one at once, by any chance?
Can
you multi-touch tap? No.
Not really.
No, I guess that would make things too easy if you
can
could.
You can be quick with it.
Ooh.
You can be quick Whittington.
Quick wit.
Right. So oh no! Yeah.
Brilliant.
So as you can see, it kind of increases quite a lot, and it's like I did play Glass Tower quite a lot when I had that on my iPhone.
Yeah.
And it is super addictive, and this was actually recommended to us by Sarah, who works in the office, and yeah, she wasted apparently a lot of her weekend on this game.
Yeah, I mean, I like stuff like this. I mean, it's not like you were saying, it isn't the most original concept in the world. It's been done a lot, but I like the art style. It's kind of neat, and if you like this sort of thing, you want more. Except with more cats and cheese, then this is for you, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's got chuffing mice in it.
And nothing better than chuffing mice, is there?
No, indeed. Trying to think what a chuffing mouse would be like, but that's
Lord Chuffington Cheeseworth.
Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, we're doing okay. That's all right.
You see, that's what happens when you rush it. You got to take your time out to figure it out and make sure that the scary cat doesn't,
But we're busy people. We've got a lot of games to cover, so maybe we should move on to the next one.
Oh, yes.
And pro segue right there.
Now, by Jove, this next game is, quite frankly, the greatest and worst thing I've ever played.
Go on.
So, you'll like this. Now, of all the things you want to simulate, like, if someone helps you, I've got this idea for a game, right? I think people really want to do it. Would parking a car be high up on your list?
No.
No. Well, that's not... And luckily for you, there is a game that's called Parking Frenzy.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. And the aim of the game is to park a car.
Great.
Now, I know what you're thinking. This can't possibly be good. And yes, it looks budget as hell. Right? I mean, it just looks terrible. So I'm going to start with an easy one.
Nice.
This is the parking space that we have to park in. This is the car.
Okay.
So this is free, incidentally. So don't worry about
actually all of the games
actually wasting money on this.
Are free.
Now you have a little steering wheel here.
Great.
And you don't have brakes as such. So you kind of have to just turn it in there. I'm going to do a reverse park on this because I'm being pro.
Nice.
And just ease her into the spot there. Just back. Look at that.
Way. Get in.
See?
That's pretty brilliant. Pretty sweet.
Now that's a simple one.
Okay.
Now it gets more difficult. So on this one, we have to use the arrow to find our parking spot.
Oh god.
And there's damage as well. So if we tap our car against the side, oh no, it's slightly wrecked, or rather, frankly,
you've totaled your car on the
car by grazing it across the curb.
That's quite impressive.
You get 3 of those if you hit it 3 times. If you hit your car 3 times, that's it. You're done.
Okay.
You have to start again.
Right.
Every time you hit it, you lose a star. You obviously want to try and get 3 stars.
Yep.
Just gonna ease her in there.
This does actually look quite compelling. For all
It's
its
weird.
weirdness.
It's weird because it's so crap, but it's so addictive. I
love
don't know why.
I love the animation around when you actually ding your car. It looks like Wile E. Coyote fighting something. It's really weird.
Well, it gets even better because on this level, there's a roundabout.
What?
I know, actually, and going
Do
around.
you get penalised for going the wrong way?
No. This is like one of the harder ones actually, because going around a roundabout with this steering mechanism is not easy.
Yeah, I was going to say, how are the steering controls? 'Cause it's kind of interesting putting a wheel on a touchscreen.
Do you know what? That's what makes it. If it was just like simple left and right arrows, I don't think this would be as much fun.
Yeah.
I think the fact that it's a steering wheel that makes it really hard.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm going to reverse her in now. I'm going to have to.
Okay.
I've gone the wrong way. I'm going to reverse. Yes.
Oh no.
I crash into the sea and I'm just, I'm
Oh
wrecked.
dear.
I'll show you one more because,
Okay.
see, thought that was challenging, the roundabout. Wait till there's other traffic.
Oh
on the way.
no.
So there's a car there, and there's also these traffic cones. Now, if you crash into a traffic cone, oh,
What's that guy doing? Just plainly
drove-
his fault.
drove
Yeah.
straight in front of me. He kind of waits like every 5 seconds, like he's on his phone or something, and driving
That's
recklessly.
irresponsible.
And a seemingly identical car then comes up afterwards.
It's like the Truman Show. It's a conspiracy.
So,
Oh,
and if you hit people, your car also gets totaled.
damn.
And you can't hit these orange blobs because they will also total your car.
So you're driving a rice paper car, is essentially what you're saying?
Essentially, that's what it is. Wait. I got this. Oh, reverse.
He's actually pretty skilled.
Oh, go on. It's not the cleanest parking
Get in,
job.
but you know what? It'll do.
It's in the lines.
Nice.
And as anyone will tell you, as long as it's in the lines, you've parked it well. So there you go. I mean,
That's
there
pretty
really,
epic.
there really is nothing more to it than that. But it's free, and frankly, if you need to kill 5 minutes for the cost of nothing,
Yeah.
it's worth it.
You know,
it's worth
it is something for nothing. Okay, well, I will bring us on then to our final game, which is called Planet Runner. And it's a bit like the mascot is a pea crossed with Bender from Futurama. And it's kind of a bit like Cannibal meets the art style of Machinarium. And you have to kind of jump over things and get all these little power-ups.
So is this like an endless runner? Like it never? Is it like? It
No,
never stops?
actually, this is the weird thing. It does actually have an end to each kind of zone.
Okay.
That's a checkpoint there, and it does get progressively harder, obviously. Like then, that wasn't so good. But like I said, we've got this checkpoint. You've also got lives. You can see up there in the top right-hand corner. So it's weird. It's got that kind of compulsive gameplay element of the endless runner type game, but there is actually a kind of an end to each
There's
level.
an end to each one. So this
They
isn't-
obviously increase in complexity and difficulty and things like that.
I mean, again, this is a unlike the parking game, which I would consider a more original idea at this point.
Indeed.
Than the endless runner. This has been done before.
Yes.
But the art style's kind of neat, and I don't know. I think this is free as well, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Everything
So
today is free.
this is
It's
another
a
one of
free
those things.
bonanza. Yeah, I don't know. There was just something about it. Even though we've seen these games, they're kind of 10 a penny. I just looked at it and thought, yeah,
Does anything cost 10 a penny anymore?
not really. No.
I want to know. Okay, if you know of anything
Anything
that
you
costs
can get 10 for one
1
penny.
penny.
It would probably be like grams of flour or like kernels of corn.
But it has to
that's
be somewhere that sells it by that weight.
in tens.
Yeah, because you can't just walk into a supermarket. Can I have 10 kernels of corn, please?
Yeah.
And that's not going to work.
No. That's quite
So
sound, isn't it?
anyway,
But yeah, anyway, yeah. I ran out of lives. I do suck. But I don't know. There was something about it when I looked at it. I thought, yeah, we've seen so many of these games, but this one's kind of charming. I quite like the little guy and his animations and the way he just falls down the gaps. It's quite frustrating.
he doesn't like. Is there meant to be like a story to this? Is there a narrative? A
Oh,
rich, compelling narrative to it?
I don't know. I didn't look it up, but it's a mobile game, so it's almost certainly an evil corporation has screwed up the environment, and it's his job to save it by running along a level and picking up flashing things. Because that's what all mobile games are.
And if science has taught us anything, flashing things can cure global warming.
Oh,
So,
totally, yeah.
Yeah, and flowers and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's kind of that, really.
Well, that works. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, this was enlightening.
It
this
was.
one.
Short
We've
and
learned
sweet.
about global warming,
Yep.
how to buy 10 things for a penny, and jumped over things. So I would say success all around this game, considering it was free.
Yeah, I also know that if I'm ever in a car with you, I'm going to get out before you try and park it. But yeah, that is all we've got for you for now, but we'll be back later on in the week with an iOS update. If you do end up downloading any of the games that we just featured, don't forget to tell them that Appetite for Distraction sent you. And if you want to subscribe via iTunes or YouTube, you can do so via the links on your screen now.
Cool, and we'll see you next time. And also, I just want to add, I don't actually have a driving licence, so I think my skills were pretty good considering.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.